All right, good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbruggen, coming to you live from Ravenscar, my backyard. It's a little lower humidity today. Hopefully, that's a good sign. Still warm, but a little drier. It's not like mucky in the air. It's more like, this is all right. I can do this. But speaking to this, it's Tuesday. Hey, Aaron is forced through the door, at least on my side of the screen. So good morning, Aaron. How are you today? Done. So what sort of training were you doing? Hey, Kimberlyn. Howdy, howdy. Out there in the great barren Midland area. Ah, Alexi. You're here early. Usually you show up towards the end. Good to see you. The birds are singing. The plants are growing. It's a good day. So what's the topic today? Oh. The topic. So yesterday, a rather small but very heavy package showed up for me on my doorstep. It was the moon. So yes, the synthetic lunar soil stuff arrived for the Plant the Moon project. So probably later today, I will be doing an unboxing video and kind of go through my plans for how I am going to plant the moon. So cool. Hey, Kathleen, good morning. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Bernice. Hello, Nicole. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Sherry. Hey, John. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. Of course, now I got to squeeze planting the moon into my already packed schedule. Yeah. Can you give warning before you unbox? I don't want to miss it. Yeah, I'll set up an advanced StreamYard notification, kind of like I do with the Donut Shop. So I gotta figure out if it's going to be today or tomorrow. It may be tomorrow, but it will be recorded, and then you can check it out later if you do miss it. Oh, cool. Darlene, good morning from Terralingua, visiting BB for a few days. Sweet. Man, it's going to be hot out there. Hopefully you're either staying in the lodge or getting up into the mountainous areas, but holy moly. Well, yeah, Terralingua. Or just hanging out in Terralingua in the cave bar and stuff like that. Good times, good times. Cool, cool place. Otherworldly. If there are supernatural citizens of the world, I think a lot of them probably hang out in Terralingua, as opposed to those who just have supernatural amounts of coffee. So yesterday I posted about pecans and black walnuts. So if you combine that into black hickory, because they're all kind of in the same family, then that was dreaming. But if it was actually pecans and black walnuts, that was yesterday. Yeah, how to make catsup. Yep, Darlene, very hot. Agree on the supernatural, though. Yeah, you walk through that cemetery in Terralingua and you go, okay, not everything here is staying underground at night. Just saying. Hey, mosquitoes. Good morning, Henry. Ha, ha, ha. Sorry. Yelling at the mosquitoes. A lot of Ha! Ninja. Ninja, I say. Oh, yeah. Anyone hike the Lone Star Trail? Asking for a friend. I've hiked many parts of it. I haven't done a through hike on it. I was actually thinking about that lately. But if you have some questions, I can probably help you. Hey, Catherine. Good morning. But there are some really good parts of the Lone Star Trail. Well, okay, there are some good parts of the Lone Star Trail, and there are some parts of the Lone Star Trail. Yep, it's always satisfying to kill one of them buggers. So true. And there are plenty of opportunities out here in the morning. Oh, Kimberlyn, you would love it. You need to pop down there. Get in your motorcycle and your sidecar, and away you go. Definitely check it out. Hey, Tammy, good morning. Hey, good morning, Sean. I had a fever last night and took off work today. Probably a good plan. If you're not getting sick here, do you still have the fever, Kelsey? Hey, Donna. At least you popped in. Good morning. Heading off to the surgery center this morning. Ew. Hopefully, nothing serious going on, but the tribe is vibrating for you if necessary. 'Cause, yeah, anytime someone says, I'm going to the hospital, the surgery center, or anything like this, it's like, that's never a good thing. It's either you or a loved one. It's about to, get stuff done. Oh, cool. Kathleen, my daughter regularly hikes the Lone Star Trail. Yeah, if you're in Houston, it's really the only trail to hike. Hey, Chris, good morning. I got a big sucker for the gnats in my kitchen, and I was surprised it also sucked up the mosquitoes. I was like, yeah, take that, you bloodsuckers. This isn't it. So this is like some vacuum thing that sits on your counter or wherever and sucks up bugs? I'm interested in this. If you can post a link, Aaron, I would like that. As every so often the mosquito gets in the house, and the mini weather and Mrs. Weather are just, mosquitoes love them. And so there will be one mosquito in the house and they'll end up with like 5 bites. Hey, Shirley, good morning. Oh, okay, yeah. Donna, I'm sorry, getting the rotor cuff repaired. Hopefully it's not a big tear. Are they able to do it like orthoscopically, just go in with the little robot, or do they have to do bigger cuts and stuff? But hopefully it all goes well. Yep, the whole part of Southwest Texas is interesting and been coming to this area for years, most definitely. I love it out there. All right, Chris, congratulations. The tribe is here with you. Plenty of outdoor time. That's a big part of it. Get in touch with nature and the healing mental effects of nature. Okay, so the name of the bug sucker is Bug Sucker. Makes sense. Okay. Hey, Diana is in the house. Are the rest of the carplets with you? I think it's just a bad cold or flu. I can still taste and smell, so it's not COVID. Good. Okay, yes, arthroscopic. That is so cool that they can do that. I can't imagine any other way of doing it that wouldn't cause more damage. But yeah, going in with the little thingies, yeah, amazing. Hey, Mom and Dad are here. Good morning, tribe. Nice sunny morning and dry. Same here, Mom, Dad. Love you. We finally have matching weather. It did get hot. Was yesterday the first day in Houston where it got up over 100? I don't know if it actually made it that high, but they were thinking it might. Hey, Bonnie. Good morning. You got a bunny in your thing here? I was wondering if you had the bunny. Yep, you get the bunnies. Cool. Another bunny addict. Oh, well, okay, so it has a blue light on top to attract them. Then a fan blows them into a sticky paper at the bottom of the device. And then you just have like replacement sticky papers or something like that? Cool. Hey, Kiri, good morning. Henry, Kimberlyn is saying, I was outside for 20 minutes and got 2 bites, nasty little buggers, and I sprayed myself with blood orange. Grr, I missed the very back of my elbow and it got me. The Achilles heel, except in your case it was a Kimberlyn elbow. Okay, cool. We will check it out. Let's see. Tribe member recommended this when we came home from the hotel. The gnats were horrible. It worked great. Okay, cool. Another gnat removal thing. Kimberlyn prayers for Kelsey. Awesome. Prayers you feel better soon. Nice. Oh, leaving so soon, Nicole? All right, we're off to the golf course. Ooh, nice and early this morning. Hopefully it's you're done before it gets too hot. Stay hydrated. You know that. I don't have to tell you that. You're ex-military. You know how to take care of yourself. Yeah, mosquitoes are bad this year with all the rain and stuff we had at first. They swarms of them. Ah, Henry, not Big Bend National Park. You can go there, but where you really want to go is Big Bend Ranch State Park. Big Bend Ranch State Park. It's just as big as Big Bend. You got to go like another hour and a half west, but it's even more secluded and more wild and just the crowds of Big Bend during the Big Bend season, Thanksgiving, Christmas, spring break, can get a little thick. But if you go over to Big Bend Ranch, just absolutely fantastic, and no one there. There's a big extinct volcano to play on, and all sorts of stuff. So look into it. Big Bend Ranch State Park and the Road to Nowhere. You'd like that. Hey, Dina. Good morning. Ooh, Evie, good morning, tribe. Headed to Beaumont. Mom has post-op surgery. Ooh, okay. Another person to pray for. Hopefully everything goes smooth and well, or has gone smooth and well. But yeah, take care. Hey, Tina, good morning. Yeah, they're smartasses, mosquitoes. Ha! You missed the spot right there, yummo. Yeah, that's my imitation of a mosquito. Ooh, any tips for arthritis type pain in my hands? So part of it depends on the particular cause of it. If it's an inflammation sort of thing, the turmeric is always a go-to for arthritis. I got to tell you, and no financial anything here, but from the bike crash, my shoulder was really munged up, and about 5 months ago, no, less than that, probably like 3 months ago, I started taking the ancestral supplements beef organs, and also their bone stuff is basically ground up cow bone. And I got to tell you, my shoulder feels better, like significantly better. So just something to think about. With the beef organs, it's kind of the nose to tail sort of aspect of our diet that is lacking. And then the bone also, I thought it would be kind of hokey, but I thought, well, what the hell, let's give it a try. And I've had good results from it. Now, whether it was that or some other thing, didn't really change anything else in my diet or exercise or anything like that. Sorry, there's a large bug flying over me. I don't know. It's something, but at least for the inflammation and swelling and pain, turmeric is a pretty good go-to. There are some different things that you can rub on the skin off the top of my head. I don't want to say the wrong one, so I'm not going to say any of them, but send me a direct message and we can work something out, some suggestions there. Uh-oh. Still dealing with a predator. Within hours of finding a killed bird, it will be crawling with maggots in this heat. Shocking how fast maggots can grow. This is true. Yep. Henry, you need to go to Big Bend Ranch. You need to take me with you. Well, I'll drive my vehicle. But yeah, it's so awesome out there. And just absolutely secluded. Let's see. Naked and Afraid dropped a couple of people into Big Bend, I think, and then another couple drop around the Marble Falls area. Interesting. The Big Bend, again, if you know what you're doing, it's actually fairly possible. The downside of Big Bend is you're not allowed to like trap animals and so forth unless they got some special dispensation, but I don't think so. Now, the Big Bend Ranch State Park, they might have a better chance of being allowed to harvest some critters. And if you're in the Arios, the kind of the canyons, there's actually a lot of plants and a lot of food in there. We are cat watching. Both of them have come out from their hiding spaces to find the voice they are hearing. Hello, kitty, 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 kitty. Who's a good kitty? Yeah, you're ignoring me, aren't you? Because you know that you are the ruler. But hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. Yeah, my boss has a cat named Newton. And Newton is very standoffish unless the wife and kids haven't been in the house for a few days, like they've gone off somewhere. And then like day 3, Newton will come on and jump up in my lap and get his ears scratched, and then he'll go again. But as long as no one else is around, he's okay getting some ear scratching time from me. Hey, Jonah, good morning. Yeah, I was kind of thinking being in between those two places, being naked here would be tough on the feet. The rocks, yeah, you really have to build up the foot toughness. Yep, the rocks and the cacti, that's the other part of it. So many low hidden cacti. Ouch, ouch, ouch. What do you do with alfalfa? It's one of the few low histamine foods on Den's diet. I haven't had much experience with alfalfa. For me, alfalfa is what you feed the cows, and then you eat the cows. But it sounds like that's not necessarily an option. I don't know. Smoothies, roasted, maybe salsa, alfalfa salsa, or pesto. Yeah, look up pesto. I wonder if there's other ingredients in pesto. Maybe you can make like a alfalfa hummus sort of mixture. Ooh, yeah, arnica is good for bones and muscles. There's some new research that's showing it's best used externally. Internally, it can cause some liver damage, I believe it is. So external use only at this point. Ooh, here we go. Okay, uncommon bees, code, propolis, and pollen capsules help my husband with his arthritis in his back. I'll have to get the beef bone stuff to see if that helps too. Yeah, so ancestral supplements, it's bone. If you search that. Yep. Here's the other suggestion for the alfalfa: feed to goats. Yeah, alfalfa is a food. It's considered an edible plant. Hey, the Canadians have arrived. Hey, everybody. Good morning, Laura. My thought, or guinea pigs. Oh, 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 oh. I don't be. Oh, come back, Chirpy. Chirpy's on the edge of the house there. Sorry. Chirpy is getting closer and closer every day. Yeah, feed it to guinea pigs and then, eat the guinea pigs. Hey, Scott. Good morning. How are the ears today? Or I guess really the brain, isn't it? It's not so much the ears. Man, I need to get back there. I need to get back to West Texas. That's where my soul feels good. I need to get back there. Oh, speaking of getting back places, not only did the moon show up in my mail yesterday, but a letter from the federal government saying I've been picked for the federal court jury duty down in Houston. So was it about 3 years ago now? I was picked for the county jury duty and actually ended up on a murder case. But now I will be on a federal court, and that will be in July. I think July 15th, something like that. I'm trying to maybe the week of July 12th or the week of July 19th, one of those. Side note, though, that means that the donut shop will actually go on hiatus, because unless I'm broadcasting from the bus rolling into Houston, it may be difficult. I can talk to Mrs. Weather, but we'll see. She's been not really good in the mornings lately. She's like, again, last night she was up till 5 a.m. working on her business, doing the custom computer databases. She had some deadlines to meet, and so she is completely crashed now. So we'll see. Carol, my kid is going to hike the Lone Star Trail. I'm wondering if there's enough wild edibles for calories and water source. Okay, yes on the water, no on the calories. Remember, especially in the Sam Houston National Forest, you are allowed to harvest mushrooms. You're not allowed to harvest anything else without special permission from the rangers. And frankly, depending on when your kid is going, there may not be a lot of calories available, especially not without damaging the plant. So there are assorted tubers and things like that that might be, and of course pine bark. Assuming the kid has trained their stomach to digest pine bark, but you're not allowed to actually harvest it. So yes, generally to the water unless there's a drought. No to foraging wild edibles for calories or technically anything else. All right, Aaron, have a good day. Virtual health fair for work is starting. I'll have a great Tuesday. That's the plan, especially because there are tacos involved. Yep, probably sometime in late fall or winter. Way too hot out there right now. I'm really thinking, if I can, probably the third week in January, sometime around there, is when I need to get out. But I recently sent a bunch of my camping cookware up to Austin to Mrs. Barnes, the person who's doing the photographs of the food for the revamped version of the foraging book. And as I was packing it all up, it's like, oh, this means I'm not going out for long adventures. And so I asked for some new camp cookware for Father's Day, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I need to get out. I need to see mountains again, Gandalf. Mountains. It's been too long. And I'm out in the woods teaching. It's not the same as out in the woods just being. Ah, I love alfalfa sprouts. Alfalfa hay is rough on the skin, but animals love it. Alfalfa hay is rich in calcium. Ah, good to know, good to know. Hey, Cleo. Hey, April. Morning, morning. Ah, alfalfa is my favorite smell, along with the dairy cow barn. Yep, yep, yep. Hey, Doug. All right, man. Good morning. Students here early, just dropping in for 10 minutes. Well, that gives you time to drink a cup of coffee with us. Hey, John Mark. Huh. Darlene, we were in the Santa Elena Canyon the other day, and I kept hearing a cowbell. As we left, as we left, we ran into a herd of cows in the park. Cool. Let's see. Ah, yeah, Dina. Yes, bone broth and collagen from joints and gristle was a big part of the diet back in the old days, most definitely. My dad talks about his grandmother cooking up and using every part of the animal, including the innards, but I never cared for the smell of chitlins, though. Pee, you. I'll laugh out loud. Yep. I mean, and that's what we evolved eating, every bit of the animal, even crushing up and roasting the bones, getting the marrow out of them, and then grinding up and eating the bones. That's how we kept the calcium up. Donut shop from the courtroom. That would be kind of amusing. But looking at the time and so forth, it would probably be as I rode the bus into Houston, because no way in hell I'm going to drive down there. And since they get free bus pass if you're on jury duty, definitely taking the bus. But my experience on the bus is there can be a number of weirdos on there. And so we'll just play low and quiet and look kind of scary and call it good. Kelsey, me too. A little hot out there now, but we'll be back this fall again. It's a spiritual place out there, most definitely. Hey, Julie. Gym time. Crank up the treadmill. Hey, Kimberly. Good morning. A friend of mine went to federal jury duty. His boss told him to tell them he was an engineer. Yep, lawyers don't pick because they don't want critical thinkers. Yeah, normally that gets me out of it. But like on the murder case, I think they had 65 potential jurors, and I was 54. And they kept striking people off, and so at the end, they had to take me. Which, it was an interesting experience. And just, I don't know if I told this tale before. A kid was driving his hot-rodded Mustang down the road. A homeless person with known mental issues threw a rock at the kid, and the kid swerved into the parking lot where the guy was and was just going to supposedly just scare him with the car. and then the guy dodged a different direction than what the kid thought he was going to do, and the kid hit him and killed him. And so, yeah, it was a mess. It was stupid people doing stupid stuff. I got my rain boots so I don't sink into my ankles. Now we need more rain. Yep. I actually had to water the grass last night. Ew. Had a friend's son get called to federal jury. He was in the army in the Middle East at the time. So yeah, he probably got out of it. My mom was an attorney. She got called to jury duty that she had to be available for a week, got rejected for 2 trials. Then lady in charge told her to go back to work, but stay available if needed back. Yeah, I'm supposed to call every night before to see if I'm needed the next day. I need a new job or no job. Can I get paid to talk to birds? What you need to do is train crows to bring you money. There's a number of stories on the internet about this, so you might want to look into that. Yep, too many crowds in Big Bend for November through spring break. That's why you got to go, down the road a little longer to Big Bend Ranch State Park. Have a happy Taco Tuesday. Running late this morning. All right, have a good day, Kimberlyn. Hey, Carol. Good morning. Alfalfa is supposed to be given to kits, baby rabbits, rather than Timothy hay because of the calcium. Cool. Yes, most definitely. I eat Spam. Does that count as different animal parts? Yes, that's all the other parts that don't end up in the butcher case. So yeah, eating Spam, I just picked up a whole bunch of individual packets. I love Spam. Individual packets of Spam because they're good for like trail foods and stuff. I keep thinking maybe I'll do some camping. We'll see, but I don't know. But yeah, Spam, that's definitely nose to tail type stuff. A number of weirdos. We eat weeds and learn how to live off the land. Not weird at all. Nope, we're getting back the way we evolved. And the sun is definitely coming up. Let's see. Eat some pine bark on the bus straight off a giant branch. That'll keep the weirdos away. That's not how you eat pine. You got to roast it. Oh. Oh, good coffee. Huh. I heard thunder for hours last night, but small cells on radar which went around me. Yeah, I think, what is there? There's some disturbance in the Gulf that they're keeping an eye on. We'll see. Ooh, I should put up my link to my Amazon hurricane supplies store for everyone. I'll throw it up just on the thing after the show. Jonah and Doug both like Spam. Ooh, April 2, Spam sushi. Most wonderful. John, we will have a wonderful Tuesday. Yeah, harvesting dandelion seeds from church lawn gets strange looks too. You just get used to it. Ooh, back in 2012, I had a friend murdered by her son's father. It was all over the news. He killed Michelle in front of their son, drove her body to Odessa, dumped her there, then went on to Dr. Phil begging her to come home. He had always been horribly abusive. He can actually be paroled, I think, 17 years. It was so heartbreaking. Rest in peace, Michelle Warner. Oh, that sucks. Monsters. Hey, Nina. Good morning. Hey, Doug. All right, go teach well. So yeah, Big Bend Ranch State Park. I keep telling you, that's the place you need to go. It has all the beauty of Big Bend National Park. Fewer crowds. The mountains maybe not quite so high, like the big, what is it, Emery's Peak. There's nothing quite that tall in Big Bend Ranch State Park, but there's plenty of really high, tall stuff. And just a place to go, and like Kelsey said, it's just spiritual out there. I was thinking, Jesus would go up into the mountains when he was feeling stressed out and just get away from everyone. And that's what it's like out there. and just some great big camping areas. Most of them have some sort of shade structure and then room for multiple vehicles. Some of them have composting toilets. Otherwise, they do require you to have your own toilet to bring around like a little camp bucket toilet because they don't want you digging and pooping in holes out there. Then it's a pack in, pack out. So if you don't want to do that, get one of the ones with the composting toilets. Really, really, really good. Scott, pack yourself a naturalist brown bag lunch. They absolutely will suspect illegal substances, and you will be demissed from jury duty. Yeah, that's a possibility. The thing I need to do is make sure I don't have any knives on me. It's just like part of my morning routine. Knife, wallet, eyeglasses, things like that. And so I need to, like, maybe Mrs. Weather will have to pat me down before I head out if she's awake. Woo, 7:50 already. Stop. All right. I watch all the mushroom groups on Facebook, and everyone has such amazing mushrooms. I want blue mushrooms or lion's mane. Lion's mane are really easy to grow. So you can get lion's mane growing kits online, from Amazon or from fungi.com, Paul Stamets' place. I recommend Paul Stamets' place. And you got lion's mane. Just follow the directions. And then, lots and lots of lion's mane. All right, it's time for group take. Yay, group take. All right. Now he's grabbed the wrong one. So, the liver pill. Got to keep the liver up. 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 Liver activated. The brain pill, the most critical one in my life. Part of the ritual. It's good to have rituals. The immune pill. Got to keep the immune system up. Libido pill, still banned. The blood pressure pill. I guess I'm going to take one of those, maybe two of those. Oh, wow. Empty. Need to get some more. Serenity pill, not really necessary. Uric acid pill, not really necessary. And then the kidney stone pill, just to maintain kidney health, definitely. Well, now, this swallowing. Most definitely, Scott. Humans thrive on rituals, patterns, and routines. It's part of the package. And they've shown by, having rituals before you do certain things, you end up with better results. Pointing to athletes as the primary example of that. Now I have the song in my head. Oh, 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 staying alive, staying alive. Oh, oh, oh. No, I won't do that. I think my neighbors can hear me. All right, John Mark, have a good one. Hey, Kelly, good morning. You're not late. Kellys don't arrive late. They arrive exactly when they mean to arrive. Oh my, yeah. Mountain lions over bears. We've seen about 6 and they roar at night. It's quite something to hear. Yep, that's the downside. Chances of seeing a bear out there are very slim. I've been out there 20 times and have seen no bears ever. That being said, still follow proper bear procedures with your food and smells and things like that. I camped in my RAV4 when I went hunting property to buy. Didn't want to waste money at a hotel. Afterwards, a friend tried to make me promise never to do that again. I refused. I stayed in state campgrounds. I was safe. Yeah. camping in vehicles, if you set it up right, it's really good. Oh my, we need an all-musical donut shop. Now I'm having flashbacks to the musical episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Oy vey, that would be tiring, if nothing else. Nope, no bears on the Lone Star Trail. Bears haven't made it in. There is rumors of bears coming into the far east Texas from Louisiana, but none have been spotted in the Sam Houston. Out there, the main issue is probably going to be raccoons and mice. So, but yeah, there's no real dangerous threats other than maybe mosquitoes and poison ivy. And even the poison ivy isn't that much out there if you're aware of it and watch out for it. If the child is going to be camping there, I strongly, strongly recommend hammock camping rather than tent camping, because you can hammock camp anywhere in the Sam Houston National Forest. There's plenty of trees to hook up. There isn't that many flat, open, bare ground to put a tent down. So if you're on a tent, a lot of times you are limited to the specific campsites, which, who wants to camp in a campsite when you can camp out in the woods? So yeah, definitely look into hammock camping. That's my recommendation. That's what I always do, especially out there. Let's see, there are only 30-40 black bears living in Big Bend. They weigh 200 to 400 pounds. Yeek. That's still a big bear. All right, Kimberly, have a good one. Your age is showing Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You know what's scary about that is you are exactly right, because that came out right when I was finishing up grad school. That used to be Mrs. Weather and I's Tuesday night thing. We always had to watch Buffy. Both of us loved the show. And then afterwards, the Gilmore Girls came on, which she loved and I had no love for. So we would watch Buffy together, and then she would watch Gilmore Girls, and I would work on the Foraging Texas website. Actually, was I working? No, I don't think I was even working. Back then, it was the Into the Borderlands blog. Yeah. Ooh, bear caught locally on someone's home security system up here by the Red River. Yowza. Bears concern me a little, like in Big Bend, especially the guy I was with. He was terrified that we'd run into a bear, and so we just made sure we followed all the bear rules, because I don't want to encounter a bear for my sake or for the bear's sake. You know, if the bears start figuring out humans are sources of food, then usually the result is the bear gets eliminated, because untraining them to see humans as sources of food is kind of difficult. Waking up to Bigfoot staring at me is my fear of hammock sleeping. So you got the tarp over you, and so now you'd have to crouch and get under there, and Sasquatchy aren't really that interested in like ducking down and getting under a tarp just to stare at you. So I think you're okay. Injured bear made its way into a suburban backyard near me yesterday. Yep, that's you're in bear country or up in Canada. Dennis, we're a tad older than you, and even we watched Buffy. It was a good show. It was a really, really, really good show. I always figured I can scare a black or brown bear. I can be really scary when threatened. Not surprised. A friend 2 miles away by road had a bear in the trees right in front of his house. Lots of pics to prove. Interesting. Coffee. I'm also more scared of Sasquatch than bears. Toss him some beef jerky. He'll be your friend. Ooh, those of you who like Sasquatch, check out Max Brooks's book, De-Evolution. Max Brooks, he wrote The Journal of the Zombie Years, which was a really, really good, and that was made into the movie with Brad Pitt. He is actually Mel Brooks's son, But he is a very entertaining author. Spots of humor, but it's more, kind of quasi science, realistic horror, if you will. But yeah, De Evolution by Max Brooks. It is a Bigfoot Sasquatch story. Backcountry is a great Canadian film about bear attack. It is the closest to true depiction of a bear attack and how bears defending their, deafening their prey during attack, deafening their prey. Why, they like roar or slam the ears or something. Now I'm intrigued. I have to check that out. Hey, Charleser. Good morning. I can believe that, Dennis. In New York, they made it illegal to have bird feeders out because they attract black bears and they become problematic. I can believe that. New Jersey, I think, did the same. Ooh, now the humidity is starting to climb. Oh well, so be it. Coffee will take care of that. All right. It is 8 a.m. Time to get going, tribe. So, Mom, Dad, love you. Dad, I got your Father's Day card in the mail last night, so you should get it maybe even before Father's Day, in the same month as Father's Day. Sometimes I'm not good at getting the cards out on time. So, love you, tribe, love you. So, yeah, have a great day. Tacos if you want, or something else, but yeah. And I will see you tomorrow. End broadcast.